Hey guys, hope you guys had a good Father's Day, all you dads out there. I spent most of Father's Day at my parents' house. Interesting story here. We were supposed to go over there at like 4:30 or whatever, and we happened to be running late. And because we were running late, we just got in a hurry, and I forgot to bring Jonah a sippy cup. Well, Jonah doesn't drink out of anything but a sippy cup. He's experimented with trying to drink water out of a cup, but most of that just dribbles down his chin, and we haven't really tried to pursue it anymore. But this time we forgot his sippy cup, and when we got over there, he was thirsty, and he went to the refrigerator and opened it up and wanted some milk. And of course, you know, my mom got it out and said, "Oh, do you want some milk?" And he's like, "Milk? Yeah," you know, and whenever he says it, then I give it to him. Well, we didn't have his sippy cup, and so my mom tried these different kinds of cups, a cup with a straw, you know, one of these, they have these different kinds of cups that aren't sippy cups that are meant for kids, but he wasn't having any of it. And he started to melt down, and I could see that it was not going to be fun. So I just picked him up and threw him in the car. They were starting Father's Day dinner, and he was starting to melt down. And I just made a decision right there that we weren't going to try to wait this out. We were just going to have to go to the store and get another sippy cup, because there's nothing that would have alleviated that. So we went to the store, and luckily he let me put him in his car seat, but he was melting down the entire way to the store. And as a matter of fact, when we got to the store, he calmed down, but if I was not actively pushing the cart, he would start to melt down again. And so I would go up and down the aisles. I was at Safeway looking for sippy cups. I don't even know if Safeway sells sippy cups, but it was the closest store that we had. But sure enough, I found this real cheapy, $2.50 sippy cup that I went and got, and he held on to it, and he was shaking it, you know, looking for the milk. So I was like, oh, you know, I better just get see if they sell the bottles of milk. And he saw that, and he didn't understand that it was milk, so I gave it to him to hold on to. And of course, what does he do? He throws it like a grenade out of the shopping cart. Explodes all over the floor in the middle of Safeway, and he's screaming, and I went over and I picked it up. Luckily there was still about half of that, the little bottle left, which was enough to fill up his sippy cup. And of course I was in line waiting to pay for this when it happened, and I, you know, interrupted the person in front of me and told the cashier, "Hey, you got an exploded milk thing over here." And of course he rolls his eyes, big, you know, whatever. But I'm sure other parents were looking at me the same way too, like, control your kid. But you know, at that point I didn't care. I just wanted to get the kid some milk and get back home to eat for Father's Day. And as soon as I paid for it, I poured the milk in. There was just enough to fill up the cup, and gave it to Jonah, and he started calming down. And by the time we got back to my parents' house, he was fine. Of course, they had all eaten already, and that was how I spent our Father's Day dinner. But it was still fun. It was a good time, but it's just a reminder of you know, what we as special needs parents and as autism parents go through. You know, it was your very stereotypical supermarket meltdown, the first time I've been in that specific situation. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great what's today, Tuesday, and I will talk to you all later.